Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business. Let me get my cup of coffee here, and let me wake up the football gods up there. And guys, we're on the tail end side of another week as we sit 126 days, 11 hours, 18 minutes, and 2 seconds away from kickoff of the 2019 season. It has officially been 100 days since I got that clock. 100 days, just like that, is gone. If you're not ready for the season, I don't know what to tell you, but I got to tell you, I think our Dallas Cowboys are getting themselves together. The Dallas Cowboys World Tour continues, stopping off in Durham, North Carolina with America's finest, and you see them here looking like they are ready for war. Even my man with the sling, D-Law. Now, I got to tell you, you know how the NFL is. How the NFL treats the Dallas Cowboys differently than anybody else out there. They seem to suspend players or lack the benefit of the doubt for Dallas Cowboy players more than anybody else. Literally. You think about Zeke Elliott and that whole year and a half investigation, that 120-page report on his alleged domestic violence, and then subsequent 6-game suspension, which ruined our career. We went 3-3 without him, and had we won one more of those games, we'd been in the playoffs. But that being said, and the fact that Zeke Elliott is still leading the NFL, even though he missed 6 games, is still amazing over the last 3 years. But the NFL seems to come down on us harder than anybody else, because you hear that Tyreek Hill, that he's not getting put on the commissioner's exempt list after recordings of him and his girlfriend about their son who ended up with a broken arm. It doesn't even really sound like they're investigating it. Yet we're still on pins and needles waiting to see if we're okay with Tyrone Crawford, who happened to be in a scuffle at a bar in Miami. Oh, and by the way, Robert Kraft is going to court too on his situation. But our Dallas Cowboys have literally been seen together everywhere, not just in Dallas, not just at practice, because they've all showed up for the conditioning and training drills, phase 1. We've seen them at Mavericks games. We've seen them at Dallas Stars games. Yesterday we saw them at Duke. And now we're seeing them in Durham with America's finest, looking ready for war. We've seen them out fishing in Florida. So when you see all of the teams together, because you look, you see Tyrone Crawford, you see Dak, you see Zeke, you see Amari Cooper, you see Zach Martin, you see Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, Jeff Heath, DeMarcus Lawrence, Zeke. You see all of these guys, they're out there in the heat, on the range, firing guns. You see them out there fishing, cranking in on the big fish, right? You see them working out on the basketball court. Boom. Is this Jason Garrett's grand design to get some extra work in for the Dallas Cowboys? Is this Jason Garrett's grand design on making sure that everybody stays out of trouble because we're all together? The strength in numbers? Because you're not seeing somebody go to a nightclub in Miami or Fort Lauderdale or Ohio where they're getting into off-season trouble. And they're getting in a little extra work. And when you look at, it's funny because People were talking about Zeke being fat and out of shape. Zeke, fat and out of shape. Understand, Zeke is a grown ass man. He is a beast. He makes me look like a freaking midget. Will the NFL start looking at the Dallas Cowboys and saying they're getting extra offseason work together? Because if Dak and Amari and everything else, you got Travis Frederick, I can guarantee you there's a few footballs around. And I'm sure Travis Frederick's hacking the ball to Dak because, Dak hasn't gotten that all last season. And, of course, Dak, he's throwing a few balls to Amari Cooper. I just hope and pray that the NFL leaves my team alone. But on a serious note, you've got to love that what they are trying to build is a commodity. I probably mispronounced that. They're trying to get a repertoire together. They're trying to become a team and brothers. I don't know that I've ever in my life seen a team spend this much time together in the off season. I really, really honest and truly don't, because, when the season's over, it's kind of like school's out for summer and everybody scatters and goes elsewhere. Because, when you live in Green Bay, you live there during the season. When you live in Buffalo, you live there during the season. You don't usually hang around in the off season. So they're going down to Florida, they're going to Arizona, they're going to California, and hanging out where the weather's warmer. But the Dallas Cowboys, from the time they lost against the Rams, those guys have been completely together, working out, hanging out, and have been out of trouble. We've had only one situation all off season, and that was Tyrone Crawford going to a bar. And I dare say everybody else was doing a lot more than Tyrone Crawford was, and there were no charges. So we'll have to wait and see if this ends up being a big benefit to the guys when the season gets here. But I like it. In fact, I love it, because now everybody can kind of lean on each other and make sure everybody is doing the right thing. Whew. I wonder where they're going to be tomorrow. North Carolina is just a couple hours away from Virginia. Why don't you guys stop on by here and I'll cook y'all some Jobu wings. And if I know you're coming, I'll do some of that pulled pork. But then again, I don't want to fatten up Zeke. So, as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boost. I got to take care of some business too. I actually have another YouTube channel. I just started it a couple of days ago. Cowboy Joe Boo's Day Job. And what we're going to do, sometimes on here, I'll go ahead and do a live stream while I'm working and so on. But YouTube be tripping sometimes. And so you want to make sure that you have an extra channel just in case. I don't want to be in a situation where all of a sudden we're gone and I can't get in touch with you guys. So I'll put the link in the description in here. I haven't posted a video on there yet, but we will. Some other news too. For the Redskins Cowboys game, I'm going to start a Facebook event on Joe Boo Sports Report's channel. And what we're going to do is Cowboys Experience is actually going to be doing trips for that. And what they're doing is they've got different packages where if you want to just buy tickets for the game, go to the tailgate, or get full packages and stuff, they can handle all of that. I'll put the link in that as well. But here's what's cool. This is really cool. They know what hotel the Cowboys will be staying at. for the Redskin game. And you can actually get a room with them, Cowboys Experience, in the hotel that the Cowboys will be staying at the night before the Redskin game. Let me say that one more time. Because I've gone to the hotel, I think 4 of the last 5 years. And if you want to see the team come in, they'll all go check in, have team meetings and stuff, and then you hang out at the bar, the restaurant. I've seen Ron Barnelli, I've seen Jason Garrett, and the players and stuff are coming in and out. If you want to have the real experience with the Dallas Cowboys, stay at their hotel the night before a game. So, Cowboys Experience, and if you go there, make sure you tell them that Jobu Sports Report sent you. So as always, friends, I got to get to my day job. Thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. I'll see you soon.